Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a couple of weeks or a couple of days since I actually uploaded a video, and I wanted to do a video today, so this video gonna be a story time about the time that I got my first ever car that I'm in right now. I wanted to tell this story time so you guys can get inspired and wanting to, get a new car if you feel the need to get a new car at that moment. So if you guys want to listen to this story time, then keep on watching.
I never traded you for nothing. This love will make me the jackpot.
So this is my first ever car ever in life at the age of 22. I remember last year I was doing little road tests. I was doing my little practice and stuff for a whole year and a few months. During that time period I almost gave up because it was I felt like things wasn't going the way how I wanted it to go. So I did a bunch of practice. I called a bunch of places to see which one was available to teach me how to drive so I could be able to get my license. I called up this one person, pulled up there. They didn't want to take me in at all. I had to, not really argue, but I had to make a statement I called, I gave me an appointment to come in, and I deserve to, get some lessons and stuff since I already made the appointment. So at first they were trying to play in my face, but eventually they took me in. I did a whole bunch of practice and stuff like that. But I did practices when I was in the city before I moved upstate. So I did 4 lessons. That was my first official time doing any lessons. And then I moved and I had to find new people to finish the lessons and stuff. But the first time I actually got around the steering wheel was when I was in Jamaica. And my uncle at the time was kind of teaching me that one time. And it was my first time driving in the night in Jamaica. And that was scary because, the roads are very narrow. And, it's pretty scary to drive in Jamaica at times if you're not used to it at all. So I did a whole bunch of practice. My instructor at the time got ill. So it will be problems for me to be consistent with practice and stuff like that. Then I had to find a new person to, teach me and stuff. I didn't know who it was. I rather the instructor because I had before the new one because he know me, I know him, and it was, we had a good relationship as to, learn and stuff like that, and I could communicate with him better. When it's a stranger, I don't know who it is, and they teach stuff differently. My first instructor teach me how to do this new one taught me how to do his way. So it was very kind of confusing to be, driving with different ideas of how they would teach a person how to drive. So I watch my mom is a driver, my dad is a driver, so both my parents are drivers, so I'm around my mom a lot, so I would watch her drive a lot before I started driving. So the way how she drives, I pay attention to the way how she drives, the way how she does things. So I basically learn off her on the way how she drives as well. So that's where I got most of my techniques and stuff from. I'm still learning at the end of the day. I'm not this perfect driver at all. I'm still learning. I'm still new to this, so it's I'm going to make mistakes here and there, and which is fine. But so far, I could give from 1 to 10, I could give myself an 8 or a 9 when it comes to driving because I'm very cautious and I pay attention to everything. So, and I've been practicing how to drive for the longest, and I used to drive my mom's car, and her car is bigger than the one that I got right now. So I got a lot of practice with that, and I'm very confident. The first time when I first started driving, I was nervous. I was driving in little cars. I never drive in a big car or nothing. It was the small little cars and stuff. So it was kind of nerve-wracking when I drove my mom's car because her car is bigger. But I got the hang of it. Now it's like, it's nothing. Once, for me, because I'm very short, so once the seat is comfortable at a good height, I'm totally fine. So, you know, I was practicing, and this other guy was teaching me how to, you know, parallel park, because, you know, when you do a road test, you got to know how to parallel park, because that's the main one. You got to do your left and right turns, and, you know, 3 point something turns, if I'm not mistaken. If, you know, you guys know what I mean. You got to make sure you do your turns correctly, because they score you on every single thing, like every single thing. I did my road test like 5 times. I failed the first 4 times, and I passed on my 5th time. Honestly, at first when I did the road test, I was pretty nervous, and in my head I'm like, damn, like, you know, at that time I kept getting females. So for the first 4 times I got females. So like, one was young, the other was like older, and they kept failing me, and I'm like, why they keep failing me? You know what I mean? Like, you know, the first 2 times fine, whatever, but the last, you know, the 3rd and 4th time, I'm like, I know I did pretty good, you know, and they failed me. In my 5th time, this is so funny. I remember, because, you know, I was saving up for my car and everything, because I was very determined to save up for my car. So what I did was, say tomorrow is my road test. So I called this dealer today, and I was like, yo, I want to check out a car, and I want to, you know, be able to get it, you know, set an appointment up for me so I could come in and check the car out and get it. Appointment was set and everything. Mind you, the next day will be my road test. I didn't know if I was going to pass or fail, but I told myself I'm going to put it out in the atmosphere that I'm going to pass and that I'm going to get my car, and which I did. Mind you, I did not know if I was going to pass or fail, but I still did it anyway, because I was determined to get what I want, right? So the appointment was set. My road test was tomorrow, and I set my appointment the day after that. And I went there, did my road test. I saw the last instructor that I had was a female. I saw a male. In my head, I was like, please let me get the male. Please let me get the male. Because for some reason, I keep getting bad luck when I get women, because they keep failing me. So I'm like, let me get this male. I'm like, please, 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 please. I was praying to the gods. And I got the male. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. Because I'm like, I keep getting females. Let me turn the car on, because I'm getting hot, yo. Sorry, guys, I have to turn the car on. I don't know if it's going to be loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. I'm in the car sitting down, so it's pretty loud. Hopefully, it's not that loud. Hopefully, you guys can still hear me. I was praying. I was like, please let me get the male. Please, please, please. And I finally got the male, and I was like, yes. The male instructor, I was like, finally. I'm like, yes, because I keep getting females, and they keep failing me for some reason. Got the male. I drove my mom's car. My mom have a big car, and I'm the only person that drive a big car on a road test. Everybody else has a small car, because it's more comfortable and it's more easier for them. For me, I'm a, you know what I'm saying, go big or go home. I didn't matter what car it was. Give me a car and I will, you know. My mom's car was big and everybody else's car was small. I didn't feel intimidated. Like, you know, some people probably might feel intimidated. For me, it's like, I don't care. It's the car. I'm ready. So I did my road test with the male instructor. I was a little nervous still, but I got through it. And my score, when I came home, where I stopped, but I had to hold my phone because I put my phone on the dashboard and it started to heat up, and my phone was telling me I had to keep the temperature low on my phone, so I had to cool it down in order to finish this video. But you know, the video never stopped. So where I got the male instructor. I was still kind of nervous when I was, you know, driving to do my road test, but I still did it anyway. When I came home, I was nervous. I was like, in my head, I'm like, you know what? I get it. If I don't, I don't. I just do it again. Because the excitement wasn't there anymore for me. So it's like, I get it. If I don't, I don't, you know? And then 6 o'clock hit, because, you know, at 6 p.m., that's when you can go online to see your results. So, I gave it some time, because sometimes it doesn't pop up automatically. You have to wait, like, at least a few hours at least. But for this time, it popped up pretty quick. So at 6, I was kind of nervous to look at it because I was like, you know, when you kept failing the first few times in your head, it's like you won't probably fail again, you know. So I did. I checked. I was nervous. It took me like a few hours to actually check, and you know, and I checked and I said pass. I was like, am I dreaming? I'm like, this got to be a joke, right? I checked on it, stayed past. I was so excited because I'm like, I already paid the appointment to go to the dealer for the car. And I was like, you know, hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me turn it down just in case. I was like, please, because I made the appointment with the dealer and I want to go there to, like, you know, get my car and everything. And I passed, and then the next day I went to the dealer, told him the car I want. So right now I have the 2024 Kia Seltos. At first I wanted the Kia GT line, the smaller car. That's the one that I wanted. But you know, we did it, we made everything, but it was not coming in time. It was gonna take me months and months to get it. So I had to tell them, I'm like, yo, like, I need a car right now. Y'all told me the date and I came in and it's not here. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna go to a different car company because the car that I wanted is a RAV4. That was the first one that I actually wanted in the beginning. And the manager was like, I have something similar to it. So I said, if I like it, I'll take it. If I don't, I'm gonna go to another dealer. Simple. So he pulled up the car that I'm in right now, and I looked at it. I did a test drive, everything to fill it out because I have to make sure I like it before, you know, I actually get the car and put my money down on it because, you know, you know what I'm saying? So I did a test drive. I liked it, and I said, when can I get it? They said you could get it the next day. I'm like, all right, word. I'm like, say less. So I went there the next day. I was super excited. Did the paperwork, everything. They had my car in the front with the bowl and my red carpet. So, you know, I was lit and everything. I was dumb excited. And I was like, damn. Like, I was excited because at first I wanted to give up. I'm not going to lie. I almost gave up on, you know, the whole thing because at the time I kept failing my road test. So it's like I almost gave up on that. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do it again. And, you know, keep trying till I get it. I almost gave up. I'm glad I didn't because right now I'm in my car, which I'm very happy about because I worked very, very, very hard for my car. And it took time and effort to get to this point. And I was very excited because I was like, I need my car. I worked very hard to get it. I've been saving up for months and months and months. And now that I get my car, I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed. And thank be to God for my car. Because honestly, like, it has been a lifesaver. Because imagine taking Ubers everywhere. And that was something I did not want to keep doing for a long period of time. So I was like, I am very determined to get my car so I could go anywhere I want to go without have to worry about Ubers. So I'm very grateful. So this is my say to anybody who are like planning on getting their first car or whatever, because I have someone that is planning on getting their first car. My thing is never give up. Keep going. You might get stuff that's going to stop you throughout the journey, but never stop. Keep going. It's going to happen. It just takes time and patience. You can't rush anything, because that's what I was trying to do, was rushing everything, and that's why I didn't get my car at that moment. So this was a perfect timing for me to get my car. So everything happens in divine timing. Keep working, never give up, keep pushing, and things will, you know, go as planned. And also the biggest thing I will say is never tell anybody your plan. Make sure whatever you're doing, do it on the low. Don't tell everybody your ideas or plan, because the moment you do, that's when nothing never works, and then you wonder why this and that didn't go the way how you planned. So that's my best advice. Do everything on the low. Make sure to have a goal. Make sure to, you know, keep pushing and not give up, and trust me, you'll be successful in life. So that's my quick little story time about the time I got my car, and I'm very excited. Like, I love my baby. Like, I am so obsessed with my baby. Like, you even understand. Like, I'm so obsessed. So I might do a video of showing the inside of my car. I'm not fully sure yet, but I might do a video showing inside of the car. But I just need to finish, you know, doing my little decor and stuff, because I'm not fully finished yet. But I'm planning on doing a video like that soon about showing the inside and stuff. So thank you guys for the love and support. Thank you for the subscribers. I gained a few more subscribers and I'm so excited. Like, what? Thank you for the views, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Oh yeah, subscribe too.
I wanna feel your body and my body, but I can't anymore.